Yo, what's going on YouTube? Chris Wrestling Reviews here back on YouTube.com. You guys just got finished watching WWE Summerslam. I know you guys did too. The show just went off about 3 minutes ago and all the good stuff, you guys. I have to say, within the past pay-per-views before SummerSlam, everything else this year was lame. Like, it was sorry, it was pathetic, all the good stuff, you guys. Not to bash down on Vince or anything, but shoot, during the whole show, you guys, I'll write my reviews and give my thoughts and stuff about it and everything, you guys. So let's go ahead and not take too much of you guys' time, and let's get started on to the WWE SummerSlam review video right after this. Alright, so welcome back, you guys. As you see, with the title is called WWE SummerSlam review. So first match, we had Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch in Bianca Belair's hometown of Nashville, Tennessee. We had EST, of course. She was doing her thing in the ring. Bianca was like pulling out everything that she could, and tried some arm bars and tried just really everything, you guys, in this match. And Bianca Belair, she ends up winning by hitting a Spanish fly off the second rope and then immediately going into a KOD, which is the kiss of death, you guys. And 1, 2, 3, Bianca ends up retaining her WWE Women's Raw Women's Championship, you guys, and everything. And so with that being said, you guys, my thoughts about the match. I felt that, it was a pretty good match. Both of the women definitely did, pull out all the stops as possible. Even though Becky Lynch was pulling on Bianca Belair's hair, Bianca Belair, she didn't use the little hair whip thing because I guess WWE was planning for something big, with them too. And so, I love the outcome of it and everything, you guys. And so basically, after the match, we ended up seeing the return of Bayley. Bayley, of course, you seen her with a red hair, red and black hair. And then also after then, we end up hearing Dakota Kai's music. I'm like, hold on, Dakota Kai got released a couple months ago and by WWE, but I guess Triple H wanted to bring her back. All the people that Vince McMahon fired, Triple H wants to bring back and to make a big name out of. And so with that being said, you guys, we also seen where we seen the Genius of the Sky, Io Shirai, that was in NXT. Her contract was supposed to be up, I think, the first week of August sometime, but she was planning on leaving WWE. But when Triple H stepped in charge, Triple H basically, I guess, definitely wanted her. And Triple H, like I did in one of my other videos, check my other video out where I talk more about Io Shirai, Triple H, and Dakota Kai as well. And so with that, you guys, we seen a new stable, with Bayley and with Bayley, Io Shirai. Well, Io Shirai has a new name as well. Check that video. It's also in that video that I'm telling you about. So check that video out as well. Should be 2 videos down below this one. So also, you guys, like I said, it was a shocking thing to see them return, and it was just amazing. Then we seen Becky Lynch and Bianca shake hands. And then, she stepped up on Bianca's side, which was surprising to me. I was like, whoa, shit. I thought Becky Lynch had already left after she shook hands with Bianca Belair. But seems like, they may, become teammates or something. Then again, you guys, so after the second match, we had The Miz versus Logan Paul. The Miz came out, had like some neon green on, and it had Ciampa. He came out as well, and Maurice came out as well. They had some pretty cool clothing on and everything, and I was like, that's a nice color. But anyways, you guys, Logan Paul ends up, wrestling. Like, Logan Paul, like he did better than he did way better than Bad Bunny. But at the same time, Bad Bunny, I guess they were trying to be safe with Bad Bunny. But with Logan Paul, he signed a contract with WWE, which is, I think that's the difference. And so with that, you guys, I feel as if Logan Paul would be a good WWE superstar. It looked like he know everything he would know. Seems like he learned some from it looked like he learned some of the moves that he did, like the phenomenal forearm that he hit Miz with, and then end up hitting Miz with his own maneuver, the skull crushing finale, to pick up the victory over the Miz, which was pretty cool. I have to say the least. So I like the first match with Bianca Belair and Becky, and then this one with the Miz and Logan Paul. Hands down, great match. I have to say, can't say no match on this thing was bad at all. Like nowhere near bad. Not like the Money in the Bank, that sorry mess that we had last month. So this was Tennessee got their money worth. Anybody that went to SummerSlam, y'all got y'all money worth when y'all see this video. Next we had what do we have next? Third match we had Bobby Lashley versus Theory for the United States Championship. So with this match, Theory kind of rushes into the match, trying to beat people down, trying to run in the corner and everything, beating people with briefcases, and maybe that briefcase may fall apart one day, and then I don't know. But then again, Lashley ends up toward the end of the match making Theory tap out to the Hurt Lock. That match right there, it was an okay match. Wouldn't say it was bad at all. But Lashley is still your WWE United States champion. Fourth match we had the Judgment Day. Of course, Rhea Ripley was at ringside versus Rey and Dominic Mysterio. Rhea Ripley ends up stopping Rey and Dominic from hitting the 619. Then after the lights ends up going off and we hear the Brood theme song. So it was the return of Edge, and Edge, he had like a different attire on. He cut his hair down a little bit shorter, and he ended up attacking Priest and attacking Damian Priest and attacking Finn Balor as well. And so I was like, wow, it's like pretty cool match, and pretty cool to see that Edge was gonna Edge return. But I thought it was gonna be like the Fiend or something. But it is what it is. At least it got revealed. So yeah, Rey and Dominic Mysterio won their match as well. So pretty cool, great match. Let's go ahead and go to the fifth match because we got 8 of them total. Fifth match we had Happy Corbin versus Pat McAfee. The choir that they had up like above the entrance thing, they were up there singing. They were singing "Bomb Ass Corbin," and I was like, heck no. So I was pretty much into it as well, and so I was like, man, this is crazy here. And so after then, they end up singing Pat McAfee's theme song. And with that being said, you guys, Corbin ends up bumping the ref, and then that's when Pat McAfee seen the opening to where he was able to field goal kick bum ass Corbin into the below the belt. And so after then, you guys, we just basically seen Pat McAfee hit a sunset flip on the second rope in the corner onto bum ass Corbin and picked up the victory. Pretty cool match as well. Sixth match of the night, you guys. Here we go. We had the Usos versus the Street Profits for the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Championships. So Jay ends up hitting a net breaker on Montez Ford. The Usos ends up hitting a double splash, but Montez Ford ends up saving the match. Before then, Jay Uso hit a splash onto Montez Ford. Then Dawkins ends up breaking up the pin. Jeff Jarrett almost got super kicked, you guys, as well. And then after then, that's when Jeff Jarrett caught his foot that time. And after then, Montez Ford about to jump on the outside, but he ends up getting a super kick. But before then, which is a crazy part where Montez Ford ends up doing his fraud splash move, but waited like 6 or more seconds or whatever to go over the pin, which they could have won the WWE Undisputed Tag Team titles. But I heard on commentary that Michael Cole, basically said that it seemed like it was Montez's fault that he didn't go for the pin. He wasted too much time. So they keep hinting that they're going to have D'Angelo Dawkins turn on Montez Ford for basically costing them the WWE Tag Team Championship, or Tag Team titles. Excuse me, you guys. I'm kind of yawning. Then again, you guys, we end up seeing the Usos pick up the win by a super kick and frog splash or whatever, and so they were still the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Champions. I mean, shit, who you got next, you guys? Like, who the hell we got, like, next to face the Usos? I mean, it seems like that's the end for the Street Profits of them trying to go after the goal. We're going to have to find out on Monday Night Raw who's next to, on Raw or SmackDown, who's next to go after the Usos. Because, jeez. Then we had Riddle ends up coming out to the ring, and the official was trying to stop him and everything, and the match was, they were mentioning that the match was postponed because Riddle had an injury, came out with a little injury tape on his arm and stuff, and after then, he called out, like I said, he called out Rollins, and they ended up brawling. Then another curb stomp got put onto Riddle, and I was like, what the heck is going on? But you got to realize, you guys, they also had real life heat before as well. You need to check that out as well, of the reason why. Then, you guys, we had the 7th match. We had Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey, which I thought this match right here, Liv and Ronda Rousey, was going to be before the Usos and the Street Profits, which I was like, damn, why didn't do this match yet? I guess because it was going to be a short match. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Like I said, Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Rousey, she kept on doing the same old thing. I'm like, what the hell are you doing, Ronda Rousey? Like, you kept on targeting Liv Morgan's arm. You kept on, like, doing little punches, slapping your legs or whatever, and junk like that. I'm like, what the hell? You like a galloping horse or some shit? Then, anyways, you guys, so Liv Morgan was, in the arm bar, and she was trying to stand up, and then Ronda Rousey's shoulders ends up getting put onto the mat, but the referee ends up counting the shoulders of Ronda Rousey versus the referee didn't see the tap, you guys, of Ronda Rousey. When Ronda Rousey up there, Liv Morgan basically tapped at the 2.5 mark before the referee counted down for the 3rd pinfall. So your winner of this match and still SmackDown Women's Champion, Liv Morgan. So as I said about that match, I mean, it was odd to say the least, but now we got a heel Ronda Rousey and just a lot of stuff with that. Now finally, you guys, finally, we got the main event. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Undisputed Championship. So, basically, Brock Lesnar, he started walking down to the ring, and after then, he ended up stopping and walked back up. They had a tractor over in the corner for Brock Lesnar. And then, after then, Lesnar ends up getting in the scoop part of the tractor, standing there and everything. And I was like, damn, I was like Lesnar, pretty serious about he's a country boy, and for them to bring it to Nashville, I felt that was pretty cool as well. And so with that, Reigns ends up putting, you guys, Reigns ends up putting Lesnar up for F5 and everything, and it was almost at a 10 count. Then Lesnar, toward the end, Lesnar, you guys, y'all check out my short video. You can see it as well. I upload it here. So go to my shorts on my videos, or just click on my page, you'll see home, and then you'll see videos. Check out where check out where Lesnar lifts up the freaking ring. Like, freaking, the ring was like this. I was like, what the hell? I never seen nothing like that before. Lesnar, like, toward the end, Lesnar ends up getting hit in the head with the title. Ends up getting beat down by Reigns with the briefcase. Lesnar still stood up, like, at the 8 count, at the 9 count. He still got up, and after then, Reigns ends up hitting he F5 brought Lesnar F5 Paul Heyman through the table. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, excuse me. Don't mess with me, YouTube. I'm sorry, because this match, YouTube, check out this match for me. If you see this match, you would have been like, holy hell. So please don't mess with my video. I'm just basically entertaining, my subscribers and my viewers. Anyways, you guys, toward the end, it was just basically where Roman Reigns ends up piling, like, the broken piece of table on Lesnar, the steel steps, and stepping on it, and Lesnar was like freaking, they had to hurry up and stop that match, you guys, because the way Reigns ends up putting all that stuff on Lesnar, and I was like, dang, and just a crazy ending. So out of the entire show, you guys, if I had to give it a rating, let's go with 1 out of 5 stars. I would have to give it a 4.7. Minus there's a couple things that was in the show that I kind of liked but kind of didn't like, but it was cool at the same time. Would have given it a 4.7 out of 5 stars. So yeah, you guys, let me know what you guys' thoughts and opinions are over that. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate all the support. Got more videos to come. Got short videos as well. Got more wrestling news on the way. I know some is out there right now, but I'm ready to see what you guys have to say. Comment down below my videos. Also, hit that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell for more videos to come. Peace, you guys. This is Chris Wrestling Views. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.